Welcome to this week's Sip and Grind, guys. Here we are.
Cheers, guys.
Another week, another cruise chit chat.
We are.
Yep. Hey, what's going on with Carnival? Did they just ruin the C-Day brunch? And what else is going on with these cutbacks? Stay tuned, guys. We're going to get into this.
What are you drinking tonight, Paul?
Some Kickin' Chicken 101 Wild Turkey, baby. What do you got tonight?
Classic margarita.
Awesome. Hey, that's a big glass.
Yeah. Cheers, my friend.
So let's get into this with the C-Day brunch first, Cindy.
Yeah, me and Paul just got off a back-to-back cruise on the Carnival Vista and the Breeze, and we noticed things that were cut back even before they were announced.
Yeah, right. You know, we've done so many great advertisements for Carnival, just showing their C-Day brunch and their MDR breakfast, how much we enjoyed it. And we've done quite a few mukbangs on there and cruise chit chat while we were out on that cruise. And we definitely noticed some of our favorite items are gone. All right, guys, let's get into the C-Day brunch. What's happening there, Cindy?
There was actually a menu up online that we noticed that John Hield posted about some of the stuff that is going to be removed after October 1st, 2022. But we did experience some of this on our back-to-back cruise.
Yes, absolutely.
At Galveston. And the first one was a fan favorite. It was the chia seed pudding, Paul.
Wow, I've never tried it personally, but I hear on John Hill's site, a lot of people were making a big deal about it. And did they bring that back, or what's happening there?
I think he's working on that. I mean, he worked on some of the deli things, which we're going to get to in just a few minutes.
Okay, cool.
And then one of Paul's, these are a few things that Paul really enjoyed, was the Aft Burger and the Cantina Burger.
Wow, okay, well, the Aft Burger is my number one favorite burger in the MDR. You got your avocado, you got your pico de gallo, your big bold flavors. And the Aft Burger, meh, it's kind of like
It wasn't really a hamburger. It was more like a...
It just wasn't very flavorful. It was pretty bland. Wasn't a big favorite. Oh, they did keep the Voyager, guys, so everything's good there. To me, though, that's really critical when that egg breaks on there and breaks over the hamburger. It's got to be kind of, it's got to be over easy there where the egg yolk kind of goes over the hamburger. But I did do a Guy's Burger versus the MDR Cantina Burger in the MDR. And if you Google that MDR burger,
yes,
if you Google that, I think our video comes up number one on that. So check that out. I did a great C-Day brunch Cantina Burger versus Guy's Ringer, which is the number one Guy's Burger. So that's great news, though, that they did keep the Voyager burger, but kind of very disappointed that they got rid of the Cantina Burger. All right, so getting on to a couple other items that have been taken off here. I'm going to let Cindy get into that here real quick. I didn't really enjoy those too often, but I know they're pretty popular. There's one on there, though, that I did like.
I mean, we, like Paul said, that we did a lot of mukbangs on Carnival's brunch. And
oh, yeah.
The ones I never tried the fettuccine.
No.
Never had that one. So we're okay with that one being taken off, but I'm sorry if you guys enjoy that.
Right.
The pancetta scramble, which was really good.
Yeah, that one had some great flavor. I loved that one.
It had like eggs and bacon and hash browns, and it had a big piece of sourdough bread, which Paul really enjoyed.
Yeah, it was definitely good.
And then there was one that I think I tried it once, but I wasn't a fan of it. It was a Mediterranean salad. Did you try that one, Paul?
I never tried that one.
And here's the one that we're really bummed about.
Which one's
the
that?
Salmon superfood salad.
Oh, yeah. They had those amazing turmeric vegetables. And then the salmon was always had a nice grill and a crust on it. That was always, watch our mukbang videos and our C-Day brunch videos. We always had that.
Always had that.
For sure, you. And then sometimes I had it as well. But it just depends. I always had to get that Cantina Burger, which I'm going to really miss.
Yeah, and then they had another one that we're kind of bummed about is the Signature Tower. Explain what that is, Paul. Explain what that is.
So they have egg salad. What else did they have on that?
They had smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon. And was there anything else on there?
I think it was something to do with Was it the chicken?
Yeah, like a chicken salad or something like that. But definitely, I'm gonna miss the smoked salmon, and I'm definitely gonna miss the egg salad. Was
All the
always
dill and stuff in
yeah,
there.
yeah. The egg salad is definitely gonna be missed. So yeah, another. That's definitely disappointing there.
They would bring out like a bowl of sliced tomatoes, lettuce. I mean, we could build it up on a bagel. It was so
Yeah,
good.
it was killer. Yeah, absolutely.
We really enjoyed that.
So what else we got that's been taken off?
Here's a few things that we don't really mind because it was kind of not that great. Was the honey butter biscuits.
You mean the hockey pucks?
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody talks about those. They were horrible.
Yeah. Good riddance.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are horrible.
Yeah.
You're going to do a biscuit and you're going to eat a biscuit. Do it right.
We want it buttery and open it. It's flaky. And,
Absolutely.
Yeah. They never got that recipe.
Yeah.
Right.
That's too bad. That's a shame, but it's not too bad that it's gone because it wasn't very good.
No. Here's a few other things I think Paul tried was the coleslaw.
Yeah, the coleslaw was okay.
And what about the crinkled french fries?
Oh my God, I love crinkled french fries. And I grew up in Southern California, and if you're from California, you know Del Taco. And my favorite thing about Del Taco always was the crinkled french fries. I love crinkled french fries. So brings me back home thinking about California and eating Del Taco. I'm in the Midwest now. No Del Tacos, unfortunately.
So this is actually going to happen on October 1st, 2022. So if you're going on a cruise after October 1st,
you will feel these effects.
Yeah, so far these are the certain things that are taken off the brunch menu.
But on a positive note, they did take away the Cantina burger, but I really enjoyed that Thunderstruck nacho burger.
That guy.
Yeah. Now, when I did the video, they had like a lot of people. They saw I had cameras, and they had like the supervisor come out, and I think it kind of made the guy nervous, and he made it a little extra juicy. But I did notice on the cruise, people got it without a bun, so that looked pretty killer too. So.
Yeah.
But on the good news, so we lost the burger, we gained a burger, but unfortunately it's not going to be on the C-Day brunch.
So stay tuned, guys. We're going to talk about the deli next.
So let's get into the deli and what's changed there. When we did our back-to-back cruises, the only thing they had late night was the pizza.
Yeah.
And I'll show you some pictures here on the pizza lines. So on our second cruise on the back-to-back on the Vista, I figured out what I need to do. And what I was doing is I was ordering a couple chicken wraps early in the evening and putting them in my refrigerator, because a lot of times when you eat all that acidity with all the tomato sauce and everything after partying pretty hard and you lay down, sometimes it kind of comes back up a little bit. So I always ordered a couple turkey wraps and put them in the fridge, but it looks like on the new menu there, that's been taken away as well.
So what Paul's is talking about at the deli, he always ordered extra, and I ordered extra too for certain things, and we kept them in the fridge. So now they actually came out with a new menu at the deli, and pretty much is almost the same, but they just took off a few different things. But they did add, which I'm very excited about, guys, is the veggie burger.
Yep.
I'm so excited about that.
So now it's officially at the deli, not at Guy's.
Because you would go to the Guy's would say, no, it's at the deli. You go to the deli, no, it's at Guy's.
Right.
It was so much like nobody knew where it was coming.
Exactly. So let's get into some of the takeaways there on the deli. So we lost my turkey wrap.
You did. And they took away the French fries for a while.
Yep.
Remember the French fries?
Yep. And then I heard John Hill reached out to the Beards, and he said, hey, people are losing their minds here.
Yeah.
That you took away the French fries and you're throwing chips at them. So John Hill, my man, he got it straightened out through the Beards there, and he got the French fries back at the deli. Thank you, John.
They took away the classic grilled cheese.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that because, I could eat that if I was hungry.
Right. And how about the falafel, too?
They took that away from me, too. And they took away the potato and egg salad. So they took that away from the
That's a
deli,
little
too.
different. I've never tried that one.
And they kept the tuna. They kept the They took the BLT off at one point, but they brought it back on.
Another one where people just lost their minds on that, and then due to the feedback on that, they had to reach out and get the BLT back in order there. So
I mean, pretty much they left almost everything. Thank God they brought the French fries back, because who wants potato chips?
Yeah, and let's talk about these cutbacks, Cindy. We had to experience that on the Breeze and the Vista. And the only thing open late night was the pizza. So one time I went out there, and as you'll see in the picture, the the line was basically to the seafood shack on the other side of the pool there.
Yeah.
So I went room service. I called, and I tried it a couple different times. Room service was so busy you could not get through. You couldn't get through on the app.
No.
It was a complete disaster. The only thing after midnight is the pizza, and that is it. So I don't know. Maybe when I meet John Hild or send some feedback out there, they definitely probably got to get some more staff in the room service area. But we found out when we were on the Breeze, they were 200 staff members short. Yeah. And same on the Vista. Mm-hmm. So we felt that a little bit, but they still did an amazing job. And props to the staff. And if you watch our vlogs, you know I'm always praising the staff and taking pictures with them and showing them my appreciation to them, because they're the real people that make our vacations. But hopefully Carnival can get some more staff on there, and we need to figure out a solution for the room service for the people that don't want to just do pizza late night.
And remember, in the morning time, they're actually changing the room service menu. I mean, early in the morning up to 10 a.m., it's all complimentary, of course, not any hot things,
right.
But you know, just coffees and teas and
right.
danishes and stuff like that. But after 10 a.m., there's a charge.
Right.
And of course, that's going to be on your lunch menu. So you're going to be paying like $7 to $10 for a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Right. But I want to talk about the efficiency, and we haven't got into that on our vlogs, that I talked to a couple of the room service people, because we did room service coffee every morning on both cruises, and it was great.
Yeah.
The food was hotter than ever. It was fresher than ever. The coffee was better than ever. Yeah. The cold foods, like the cream and all that, were cold.
Cream cheese on our bagels.
Everything was the way it's supposed to be. And I asked all the servers that brought our room service to us, is this helping you without the door hangers or hurting you? And they all said, this is definitely helping us. So it is, a lot of people are upset, guys, and we get it. That, you got to call now for your room service. But unfortunately, some, shenanigans out there on the cruise world had to ruin that with taking door hangers off.
I'm not just saying they're teenagers, because there's a lot of people
right.
Do it too.
There's, a lot of people that maybe had a few too many and, kind of was playing jokes. But, so anyways, long story short, definitely the feedback we got from room service and our personal experience is the room service was much better. The food quality was much better. And they said that it was running much smoother. And I would say every time we had it within 10 or 15 minutes, calling at 7, 8 o'clock, port days, it ran very smooth. So props to them. Wouldn't you say, Cindy?
I agree with that. The only bad thing is about late night. It was just
late night was the issue.
Overwhelmed there.
So, hopefully we can get that sorted out there with Carnival. And but we're just here to make you guys aware of what's happening with the cutbacks. And, if you don't want to only end up with pizza late night before you lay down, I think that's a pro tip, is to go to the Deli an hour or two before they close. They've still got the Southwest wrap and a few other wraps, and they still have a turkey sandwich on.
They got the turkey and Swiss, which these are all cold items, so you can store those in
You can store them in your fridge for later in case you need, something to absorb that alcohol late night. So keep that in mind, my friends.
They got the tomato and mozzarella sandwich. They got the classic chicken salad. They got the tuna. They got the BLT. They got the turkey and Swiss and the Southwestern wrap that Paul really enjoys. So,
it's a few cutbacks, but I think with the proper information, I think everybody can work around it.
There's another thing that's missing is the chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh.
That's taken off the menu
Snap.
too. Yeah, it's not on there.
We still had it when we were there, and all the kids were tearing it up. We were tearing it up. And keep in mind, a lot of these cutbacks are because of major waste. And if you watch our vlogs, we usually come to the dining room very hungry. We try a lot of different things, and we always do our best to, have minimal waste. So, unfortunately, a lot of people would go and overorder room service and stuff like that. And that's a whole nother topic and maybe a whole nother video.
I agree, because sometimes you walk down the hallways, there's like food everywhere, and it's very saddening seeing all that wasted food.
All right, so let's get into the next topic.
Okay, Paul, so let's talk about the quality of the foods in the MDR brunch.
So there's been some misses there on the quality. We just finished up with our ship review and our embarkation on the Carnival Breeze. We talked about how good it was in the MDR. The food and the buffet that were both great. But some areas we noticed the quality went down a little bit was on the C-Day brunch.
Yes.
And that was definitely the steak and eggs. This steak now is horrible. It used to be a nice little filet mignon back in the day. And then it kind of worked out to a flat iron. And now, guys, you'll see the picture here. It's horrible.
It's like a flat steak, someone ran it over.
It's like a shoe leather.
Yeah.
And we tried it on both cruises, so it wasn't just a fluke.
No.
So we were disappointed with the MDR C-Day brunch. I would say on both cruises.
Yes.
With a lot of the menu changes and the losses, and we were disappointed with basically the breakfast. We had great experiences in the MDR for dinner still.
Now, Paul, really his staple is in the C-Day brunches, his smoked salmon.
Right. So we all know for the most part, and I'm sure that it's all farm salmon. I'm sure it's not for the most part wild Alaskan salmon. But now it seems like a lower quality because on both cruises, I always love smoked salmon, eggs Benedict is my favorite. And both cruises, before it used to be red, or I would do the salmon with the bagels. And both cruises, it was like gray. It didn't even have the red color anymore.
It kind of scared me looking at it. I'm thinking, is this right? Is this the color it's supposed to be? Because we're not used to that. We're used to pink salmon.
Yeah. So, basically, it seems like like they went for a lower level of farm salmon.
Yeah.
So
You'll see these pictures here, but it's kind of sad that the quality actually went down besides taking away things.
We probably should have tried the buffet for breakfast because we had great luck with the buffet for lunches and dinner. We did quite a few times on the breeze for dinner, and they actually had quite a few, extra options that they didn't have even in the MDR. So really, surprisingly, we really enjoyed the buffet on the breeze on our sea nights there and in between. So we really enjoyed it.
And again, like we talk about the guys, Blue Iguana, I mean, it's all...
Everything's still the same there. It's still an amazing value, guys. But if you follow us for a long time, we do a lot of mukbangs. We do a lot of MDR. Yeah. And it was just a bit disappointing where the quality kind of dropped. And I used to do the steak and eggs quite often for brunch, and I will not be doing it anymore. No. And definitely disappointed with the smoked salmon. So that being said, it's still a great value, guys. But I just want to, put the word out there what's happening. Yeah. So as you guys know, we're foodies. Yeah. And a lot of people watch our vlogs because they like our food videos and our first bites and our first sips. And, we've had so many people reach out to us like, hey, we watch other people for this and watch other people for that. But we really appreciate your guys' food vlogs. So we just want to put that out there, let you know what's happening. But I'm here to tell you, there is no better value than cruising. Yeah. Best bang for your buck. I mean, when you consider the entertainment, the lodging, the travel, the camaraderie with the other sailors, and just, hey guys, we're all family out there on the high seas. So, and everybody just comes together and has a good time, and that's what it's all about. So, like I said, it's still the best bang for the buck. And guys, if we can help you, get your cruise booked, reach out to us. High Seas Friends Travel on Facebook and High Seas Friends Travel at gmail.com. Paul and Cindy here.
Yeah, we have a lot of experience. Over 24 cruises on Carnival and a couple on Royal. So we know what we're talking. And if you guys have any questions, just let us know.
Right. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, because we're going to be on that inaugural celebration cruise. Yeah. And we're going to be doing all the first bites, the first sips, giving you all the food reviews, all the new options they have. And so far, in all of our cruising, the Mardi Gras on the XL ship by far has been the best experience we've ever had cruising. We love
the Mardi Gras.
That and the Havana.
Yeah.
We really love the Havana area. So, guys, if we can help you, reach out to us. And, make sure you check us out because we're going to bring a lot of exciting new cruising here. So what's going on else there, Cindy, with cruising? We got a group cruise coming up in Alaska. Cindy's going to tell you a little bit about that. We still got a couple balcony rooms available, and we've got a few inside cabins available
We
as
do.
well.
So we're going to go on the Carnival Luminosa. It's actually going to be May 4th through the 11th, 2023 out of Seattle. And we just heard that John Hill will be on that cruise. It's going to be the first cruise out of Alaska. So we're very happy to be on that cruise.
Yep, very excited.
Please, we would love to take you guys with us.
Absolutely, guys. So check us out. Give us a call or an email if we can help you guys. We'll see you out on the high seas, guys. Hey, here's to everybody out there. Here's to being back at the high seas. And remember, my friends, be kinder than necessary to one another out there. We'll see you on the high seas.
Cheers, guys.